It's Angela Bassett and Madonna's birthday today. Both born on August 16, 1958. Oh my gosh, they're both 68 now. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's start with Madonna first, the singer. Yeah, let's start with her. Because I known her in Like a Virgin and stuff. So, the albums, discographic stuffs. Let's start with the albums. Madonna, Like a Virgin, True Blue, Like a Prayer, Erotica, Bedtime Stories, Ray of Light, Music, American Life, Confessions on a Dance Floor, Hard Candy, MDNA, Rebel Heart, Madam X, and Confessions 2. Okay, so that's studio albums she done. Now for soundtrack albums. Who's That Girl? I'm Breathless and Evika. Live albums. We have I'm Going to Tell You a Secret, The Confessions Tour, Sticky and Sweet Tour, MDNA World Tour, Rebel Heart Tour, and Madam X Music from the Theater Experience. Compilation albums. You Can Dance, The Immaculate Collection, and Something to Remember. GHV2 remixed it and revisited Celebration. The complete studio albums 1983 to 2008. Finally Enough Love, 50 number ones. Virginia Electronica. And then Bedtime Story, The Untold Chapter. Other charted albums, we have Like a Virgin and Other Big Hits, Dance Mix, La Isla Bonita Super Mix EP, Remixed Prayers, Voltage EP, The Royal Box, Rain EP, Ray of Light, Music, and American Life, Original Album Series, the complete studio albums 1983 to 2008, American Life, Mix Show Mix, and then Deadpool and Wolverine, Madonna's is Like a Prayer EP. Let's start with movie stuff, but everything is actor. Everything is actor, and also sometimes she did direct it and stuff. Vision Quest as Club Singer, 1985. Yep, classic movie. The Separating, Seeking Susan, Susan Thomas. Yep. Rosanna Arquette made this movie. A Certain Sacrifice, Bernda. Yep. She made it. 1985. Shanghai Surprise, Gloria, Tadlock, 1986. He's with Sean Penn. Yep. 40 years now. Who's That Girl as Nikki Finn, 1987. Oh, she made it. Yep. Bloodhounds of Broadway, 1989 as Horse Tennis Hathaway, Matt Dillon. Dick Tracy as Breathless Mahoney, 1990 with Warren Beatty. Shadows and Fog as Marie, 1991. A League of Their Own as Mia Mordabito, Tom Hanks. Yep, there's no crying in baseball, like I said. Body of Evidence as Rebecca Carlson, 1993. She's with William Dafoe. Dangerous Game as Sarah Jinglings. Harvey Keitel made this movie. Blue in the Face as Singing Telegram Girl, 1995. 4 Rooms, Elizabeth. Girl 6 as Boss Number 3, 1996. Evita, Eva Pedron. Yep. She's with Antonio Banderas. Yep. That was 30 years now. I just see Antonio Banderas in Tony when he plays the chef. Yep. The next best thing as Abby Reynolds, 2000. Roop to Everett made this movie. Whipped Away, Amber Langton, 2002. Yep, she made it. 007, Die Another Day. Verity. Oh, she executive producer those films. Agent Cody Banks 1 and 2. Destination London. And then Arthur and the Invincibles as Princess Selenia. That was 2006. Yep. No acting for this one. Filth and Wisdom, 2008. But writer, director, and executive producer. And then W.E., but no acting. With Abby Cornish and James D'Arcy. Now for documentary films. We have Madonna, Truth or Dare. I'm going to tell you a secret. I am because we are here. Concert films. Madonna Live, the Virgin Tour. Who's That Girl Live in Japan. Ciao Italia Live from Italy. Bon Ambition Japan Tour 90. Blonde Ambition World Tour Live. Madonna Live Bond Ambition World Tour 90 from Barcelona Olympic Stadium. The Girly Show Live Down Under. Madonna, The Girly Show Live from Fukuoka Down World Tour 2001. The Confessions Tour, Sticky and Sweets Tour, MDNA World Tour, Rebel Heart Tour, Madam X, and Madonna The Celebration Tour in Rio. Narrative short films. The Higher Star, Secret Project Revolution, Her Story, The Enlightenment, Funeral Rites, and Confessions 2. Documentary short films. We have Making of Sex, Confessions on a Promo Tour, then Tour Behind the Scenes, Sticky and Sweet Tour Behind the Scenes, also Inside the DNA of MDNA, Quandale Plug Codes, A Very Short Story, World of Madam X, and another Madam X presents Madam Extra Q&A. Oh. Theoretical plays, Goose and Tom Tom, Speed the Pow, and Up for Crabs. TV films and stuff. 30 Days Until I'm Famous and Alex. Now series. Saturday Night Live, Will and Grace, another Saturday Night Live, and The Studio. Commercials. Mr. Bishi, Pepsi Cola, Rock the Vote, Takara Shuzo, Max Factor, BMW, Gap, X10, Louder, Radio, Z, Motorola, H&M, Brilla, Mars, Art Kits, Sun Slick, Dulce and Back Come, Truth or Dare by Madonna, MDNA Skin, Inkta, Unit Backco, and Dulce and Gap belts. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's done. Wait, video graphics she does? Let's see. No. Let's not go through that. No. That's too much. Oh. Okay. Okay, now for tours. Okay. The Virgin, Who's That Girl World Tour. Blonde Ambition World Tour. The Girly Shows Drowned It World Tour. Reinvention World Tour. Conventions Tour. Sticky and Slicks Tour. The MDNA Tour. Rebel Heart Tour. Madam X Tour. The Celebration Tour. Oh, we have so many events. Oh my gosh. And benefit concert stuff and music festivals. And oh my god, everything. Look at all this. And even the inner peace ones. Let's see. Maverick, Ray of Light, Functional, Raising Malawi, Hard Candy Fitness, and Truth or Dare by Madonna. I think that's everything. Alright, so happy birthday to Madonna. Now let's switch over to Angela Bassett. Yep. And surprise, surprise. I'm not going to go through the roles and everything because that's a lot. Or something. I don't know. And shows too. Because that's everything we got. FNX, Kingdom Garden Cop, Boys in the Hood, City of Hope, Incident Blood, Kratos 4, Malcolm X, Passion Fish, What's Love Got to Do with It, Panther, Strange Days, Vampire in Brooklyn, Waiting to Exhale, Contract, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Our Friend Martin, Music of the Heart, Supernova, Whispered and Elephant's Tail, Bozeman and Lena, The Score, Sunshine State, Unchained Memories, Mask and the Mossy, The Lizards' Child, Mr. 3000, and then Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Aquila and the Bees, Meet the Robinsons, Gospel Hill of Boys and Men, Meet the Browns, Nothing But the Truth, Notorious, Jumping the Broom, Green Lantern, This Means War, I Ain't Scared of You, Olympus Has Fallen, Black Navity, White Bird in a Blizzard, Curious George 3, Back to the Jungle, Survival, T-Rex, London Has Fallen, Marvel Studios Black Panther, Mission Impossible Fallout, Bumblebee, Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame, Other Hood, Soul, Disney and Pixar Soul, yep, Tina, Gunpowder Milkshake, Wendell and Wild. Oh, that's Netflix movie, okay. Marvel Studios Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Oreo in the Dark. Yep. Damso. And then last but not least, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Okay, we're waiting for Wild Wood. That's the movie she had next. Now for shows, Search for Tomorrow, Spencer's for Hire, Double Take, The Cosby Show, Liberty, My Man, Bohavden, Ryan's Hope, Gliding Light, Leg Work, Heartbeat, A Man Called Hawk, Tour of Duty, 227, 30-something, Alienation, Family of Spies, Snoops, Challenger, Equal Justice, In the Best Interest of the Child. Sorry. Perry Mason, In the Case of the Silent Singer, Life of Fire, The Morris Ding Story, The Flash, Fire, Trapped It on the 37th Floor, Stat, Heroes of Desert Storm, Locked Up, A Mother's Rage, One Special Victory, Nightmare Gift, Cafe, The Jacksons, and American Dreams, Ruby Buckets of Blood, The Rosa Parks Story, Freedom, History of Us, The Burley Mac Show, Aglias, Time Bomb, ER, The Simpsons, Identity, Roach, Betty and Coritia, American Horror Story, Coven, and then Freak Show, Hotel. Oh my gosh. 3 different roles. BoJack Horseman, and then another American Horror Story, Rock no, Colt, The Snowy Day, Colt, Close to the Enemy, Underground, Master of None, American Horror Story, Apocalypse, The Flood, 911, the old one, A Black Lady Sketch Show, The Imagineering Story, Malika, The Lion Queen, What If, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, Red Table Talk, 911 Lone Star, Goodnight, Oppie, The Kelly Clarkson Show, Queens, Sherry, The Talk, Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Tamro Hall, The Jennifer Houston Show, Zero Day, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and Dr. Odyssey. Okay, we're waiting for American Horror Story 13. Theaters. Beef No Chicken. Colored People's Time. Annie Gone, Fried Chicken, and Invisibilities. The Mystery Plays. Ma Rainey, Black Bottom, Black Girl. Oh no, I'm being racist. I'm sorry. Okay? Pericles, Henry IV, Part 1. Joe Turner's Is Come and Gone. Macbeth, His Girl, Friday, Fences, and a Mountain Top. Now for 2 games. Tom Clancy's is Rainbow Six Siege and Horizon Forbidden West. Yep. Now, director for shows. Whitney, Breakthrough, American Horror Story, Rowan Cooked, and Clunked. Producer. Ruby says Bucket of Blood, Our America, does Rosa Parks' story, Remanded, 911, The Other Hood, 911 Lone Star for Armitia, Heights 88, Queens, number 1 on the call sheet, 911 Nashville. And then we're waiting for Keats. That's the movie she had next for Angela Bassett. Alright. So happy birthday to Angela Bassett and Madonna. Yes. Both born on August 16, 1958. Yep, they're 68 now for both of them.